explain karma, is it a mystical, judicial law that governs samsara, or is it simply a matter of cause and effect? Karma, okay, let's take that question. Karma actually means an action which is performed with the idea of I am the doer, I am the performer, and therefore I will enjoy the results of this action. For example, like you are sitting now, right? And you moved a little bit. So it's an action. But technically it won't be classified as a karma, because there is no idea of I am the doer in that. But if you move to grab somebody's attention, then it is intentionally done move, then it becomes a karma. So like blinking of eyes or any general movements, right? They are not classified as karma otherwise.
What is that?
It's
involuntary action.
Yeah. So they are called kriya, not karma. Okay. Just something to note, because when it is said you have to become free from the bondage of karma, the intention is to tell us that I should be free from the idea of doership and enjoyership, or that I am the doer and therefore I am the experiencer. That idea has to come. Okay, this is just a basic thing about karma. And the law of karma is governing all beings from one life to another life. And this performer of karma is not the body, it is the soul expressing through this body, the jiva. So this jiva, right now it is in this body, it is doing some karma, and to get the results it can be in some other body. The recipient is the same. Like today I am wearing these clothes, tomorrow even if I wear some other clothes, it's the same person, right? In that way, karma is for the soul, doership is of the soul, experience also comes to the soul, and therefore there is continuity from one life to another life. Between this karma, the action, and the results, there is the relationship of cause and effect. Okay? Yes? Now here, there is something that we should know. Generally the question will be like this. I got this body. Is this body result of some karma, past karmas, or is this body instrument to do new karmas? Now some twist. So if this body is result of past karmas, then how are those karmas performed? So it is said those karmas were performed with another instrument, and that body was received as the result of those karmas. In other words, if I have body N, for which I had performed karmas in body N minus 1 and all the previous one, then how did I get that body? Because I had done karmas in the previous body, n minus 2, which resulted in these karmas. Then that resulted in further body. So it goes on.
So what was the first?
So yeah, so then logically everyone would immediately ask this question, that how did it begin? What was the first equation where I started? Did I have body first or did I have karma first? Because for karmas you need body and for body you need karma. So it is just like chicken and egg. What came first? Our vegetarian example is the seed and the sprout or a tree. What came first? So the true answer is none of these, they really exist. They are there in our mind. But as long as I think I am the doer, then everything applies. So then you just start in this way, that this is beginningless, and therefore don't worry about what was the first thing. What is it that I should do now? I should do good actions so that I will get good results. And whatever comes, over that I have no control, because that is already done so many lives back. So I should just follow. Whatever comes, you deal with it, but now onwards I will do the right thing.
So how do you feel about having that expectation that you do good now so that good things will happen later? So should you do good things with the expectation that good things will happen later? Or should you do good things because that is your purpose?
You can expect good things, there is nothing wrong. Don't expect it at your time, because it will take its own time for the right things to come, right? No matter, you look at it this way, no matter how much we try to avoid sorrow from our life, somehow it finds the way to come, right? So if no matter how much I want to stay away from sorrow, it finds its way to come. Joy also will find its way to come. I don't have to really run after it. In the same way, good results. So because good results will give me joy. That's the simple equation. Good karmas, good results. Good results, happiness. Bad karmas, bad results, unhappiness. So if I do good karmas, the law of karma is such that the results will come to me no matter what. Okay. So you can have that expectation with this faith that the law is going to function. Just as it does not fail in bringing sorrow to me, no matter from where. I change my name, I change my clothes, I go somewhere, it will still come. Like that, good results will also come.
Quick question.
Hmm.
As we discussed this, I think we were talking about the chapter. We brought up, and this is brought up a lot, the example of a baby dying. Now, is that the result of just circumstance? The baby doesn't really have control over it, or is it a result of that baby's past karmas? Or is it just a continuation of cause and effect? And is it a combination of, that baby's, the people around that baby,
So malnutrition or infant having some disease, or anything can happen. So you can start your answer anywhere, but you should think this way. What is the vision which will give you all explanation, all answers, right? So let us say some baby has died, and now we are wondering what has caused this. So there is something which you can see as immediate cause. Immediate cause means this baby had fever, therefore the baby died. Right? Now you ask this question, at this age, let's say the baby is 2 weeks old, why did the baby get fever in the first place? So then from immediate cause, you go to its cause. Right? So when you try to find out what caused fever, then you say, because there is not much cleanliness, the hygiene is not there, and the baby did not have enough immunity. That's why the baby died. So then you ask that question, why was that baby born in this surrounding? Right? Where all these situations were already set for that baby to come, and maybe water was polluted or something, and the baby died. So somewhere when you start tracing, you will find out that some karma has triggered the baby to take birth in this place, and all the other things were ready for this baby to get affected. So the immediate cause is fever has caused the death, and you can set the equation over. But when you start finding the further cause, then you will realize ultimately it comes to karma, that the baby had performed certain karmas for which the baby had to take birth, but this death also can be seen in two ways. One way of looking at it is, oh, it has caused this death and therefore it is not good. Another way of looking at it is that the baby had some karmas which it had to experience, and the karmas got over within 2 weeks. So now baby is done with that, means the soul is done with those karmas, and now it is going to start fresh. Start fresh means continue with all the other karmas. Like in Mahabharata, there is a story that you can bring this here. The story is that the 8 Vasus were there. One of them was Bhishma, and they were born to Gangaji. And then once they are born, she drowns them in the water, in herself, in river. So first baby goes, second baby goes, and then when the 8th baby is also put in, the father Shantanu, he says, don't do this, I cannot see this anymore. And then he's asking for explanation. What kind of mother you are? You are killing all your children. She said they all had curse, and they were supposed to take birth just for short time, and then they are dying. So they are free from those karmas. This 8th one, because you stop, he has to live very long life, because he was the one who was the actual culprit, that they had done something in the previous life, and a sage had cursed them. So the death of that baby also, you may, what is happening, that little baby is dying. And she said, I am releasing them. Okay? So how we look at it, we should not start thinking any of these things. What I am saying is, on any situation, any event can be looked at in positive way, negative way. So our outlook can be very, very broad for any such thing.